Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a good ball. Oh, well played. That's a throw. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid finding their passes. Brilliantly cut out. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That has not gone well. Good ball over the top. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's being urged to shoot. He's onside. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. Chouameni, and it's Arda Güler. Shot could be on. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Arda Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hits a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to find the net. Chouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde, and it's Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eder Militao calmly anticipates.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham. Bellingham.
And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Mbappe. Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior.
He is just caressing the ball.
And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde.
Can he get on the end of this?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
He's had it taken off him.
Strong running down that left flank.
That's a fine interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there.
Madrid have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Tchouaméni.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Valverde. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Bellingham. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 8 el dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 2.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Brahim Diaz. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Goulet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vinicius Junior. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out towards the right wing. Goulet's cross. Terrific header! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has been clubbed away. Nicely spread. Plays the return pass, and it's Arda Güler.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
The ball's gone astray. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Little pass back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a good run down the left. Goulet. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Foot in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
This looks promising. He's found a real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Brahim Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Referee's given a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started. And he goes cross-field. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you...
Vinicius Junior!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bellingham. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Valverde. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Tchouaméni. Looking to play him in. And it's Valverde.
And that's a throw-in.
Valverde gets a foot in here.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
It's their second corner of the game. Güler goes short. Now it's Güler.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Madrid have it back and can go again. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Valverde. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson is there to clear. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Real chance! Loose ball now, in for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Goulet. And it's Valverde. And there's the clearance. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely aimed pass. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Rudiger. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Bellingham, and he's been shifted off it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Chouameni. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time
10,
for changes
el
on
dorsal
both sides,
7,
actually.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal
Closing
15,
in on the last quarter of an
el
hour.
dorsal 22. Serán
Valverde.
sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 16, el dorsal
really well
21,
cleared.
el dorsal 30, el dorsal 24. Se va a
I think
realizar
the
un
message
cambio de
here is
jugadores.
quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read, nice interception. And they've got rid. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Eder Militao. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que cualquier persona
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Mbappe! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Eder Militao kept his eye on it and he's there. Valverde. Bellingham cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Valverde. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? Goulet's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Tchouaméni going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bellingham. Now here's the delivery. Shoots! Superb from Vinicius Junior. A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Vinicius Junior simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's been shifted off it. Howson. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Short changes him with that pass. Valverde. Howson. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni. Well, that has not gone well. And they've got rid. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Into the final. Oh, terrible pass! Looking for options for movement. Goulet. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. Great ball, and he's real chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni, who's set up one goal so far. It's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? And the finish! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pass somewhat off target. And he goes cross-field. Played into space out wide. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Great vision. That's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And it's Arda Goulet. Bellingham. Rudiger makes the interception. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the pass is intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vinicius Junior.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
22,
changes
el
on
dorsal
both sides,
3,
actually.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 6, el
Tries a
dorsal
shot!
21, el dorsal 11.
And that is
Se va a
doing
producir
no
un
harm
cambio
at
de
all.
jugadores.
And it's Diaz. Camavinga. And it's Chouameni. And Gula. Well, that looks a decent ball. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And now they can clear their lines. That's really well manoeuvred. Gula showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alaba calmly anticipates. Goulet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the... And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Howson. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Odegaard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Odegaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is lovely. That has not gone well. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Rice going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odegaard. That is good alertness. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zubimendi. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Valverde. Now it's Odegaard. And it's Timber. This looks promising. And he's gone backward here. Defender is not giving up on this. Always onto this.
Oh, great feet.
Mbappe. Shot, surely! Off the post. Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Odegaard. Odegaard goes steaming forward. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Goulet, looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And it's Arda Güler. Güler. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Güler.
Now he's got space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Rice. Now Subimendi. Timber. Valverde running with the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rice.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler.
Such good technique.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And it's Bellingham.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here.
And they've got a throw. Calafiori.
Strong running down that left flank.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mbappe. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Havertz. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rice. Valverde. Vinicius Junior.
Alexander-Arnold.
That looks a good ball through.
Face to face with real chance! Goal! The breakthrough
so smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
22.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
3.
actually.
El dorsal
So the
8.
first moment
El
of
dorsal
real
5.
significance.
Serán
Well, when the going gets
sustituidos
tough,
por
etc.,
el dorsal 24.
they can still turn
El
this
dorsal
round, I think.
4. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Jesus. Merino. Oh, super ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal
He's hit it
11.
long, but astray.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Arda Güler. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Vinicius Junior, and he's in on goal. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Out for a throw. Eze. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Timber could try cutting inside here. Lovely feet. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Saliba goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's well spotted. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, this is a great position. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's Odegaard! Superb from Odegaard!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So, a breakthrough already.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ødegaard.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Backward it goes. Opts to play it back. Chance! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. That's a cute ball. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Saliba tries to pass it through. Ødegaard
Looking to get on the end of this.
Saka.
Ambitious ball here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Rice. Ødegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now this could be a chance.
A terrific header! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Tchouaméni.
Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle. And it's half-time here. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Ødegaard touches it back.
Tchouaméni.
Driving forward.
Zubimendi. And it's Rice. And it's Ødegaard.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Danger averted for now. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He has found the way, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
And we have our very first corner.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ødegaard.
And he's intervened well there.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. Goulart picks it up out wide. Calafiori goes direct. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Havertz. Saka, who has set up 2 goals. This looks promising. Now it's Rice. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's on it, can he get away?
And it's Rice.
That's a good ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's a sharp little ball here. Ødegaard. Good take, and is he in? Bellingham. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ødegaard. Takes a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 17.
He's in plenty of space here.
El dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Marino. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And here's Jesus. Played back in. He's had a shot!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
14
making consecutive changes
será
here.
sustituido
Yeah,
por
they're looking for some
el dorsal
imagination, and his
19.
job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Camavinga getting this one clear. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Timber cuts it out. Madueke. And here's Jesus. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Madueke. Madueke has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ceballos. Vinicius shapes the shoot! It's hit the upright. Cleared without complication. Timber. And Madueke.
Habrá 2 minutos
Arsenal
de descuento.
looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! And they've got rid. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Adriano! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany with the corner, they're first. Pirlo with the short one.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Germany are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, just skips past. It's Adriano! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's superb. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Adriano. That is lovely. Driving. There's the shot! Now, the ball's gone astray. Steaming on goalwards.
Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's Adriano!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Germany have their second corner now. They've played it short. This might spell danger. Oh, that's neat. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. And he's gone backward here. Adriano! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he is just ripping it up! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. It's Adriano! And this is Del Piero. Oh, this is a great position. Adriano driving forwards. Adriano! Adriano, what a goal! A finish of true class. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
It's Adriano! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot's on here. Lovely feet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Adriano. And this is Adriano. About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one. This must be his personal high. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And he shoots! Adriano with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super find. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game, and
it's Adriano! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Germany really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Adriano! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so... It's Adriano! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Oh, super ball! Adrian. Can he finish? Oh no, what has happened here? Corner given. Germany have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short. Lovely bit of skill. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Oh, just Adriano! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Adriano! Adriano! What a goal! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, there was to be no other. It's Kane! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kane! It's anyone's ball now. Pele. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Van Dijk. Goulet. Messi has got himself a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Played back. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Buffon herring. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Driving forward. Closing in on goal. Picked out brilliantly. Kane. It's Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Germany are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Hello attendees.
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here. And he's got the big... Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Rodri. And this is Kane. Stood up well to it. It's Kane! Kane. Pressing high and with purpose. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kane running with the ball. Kane! Chance again. No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. Dani Olmo. Oh, good ball! Dani Olmo wins the duel this time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off. Pirlo. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Arda Güler. Güler takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Seedorf defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe looking to penetrate. Real chance! Oh, another save. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's found a way past. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he comes up trumps again. So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. Messi. That's nice. And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He's through, now is he in? Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed. They're up to 5 corners now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's intervened well there. Gamba Osaka appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So that's got things underway.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows.
Can he finish?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's found a way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's gone backward here. Closing in on goal. It's Kane! He's delivered all right. And it's Gamba Osaka who go in front. How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. Kane!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goulet. Here's Fernandez.
Oh, that's superb.
Big chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. It's Kane!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi!
It's a loose ball. And it's Rodri.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And Messi!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian.
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Gamba Osaka are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Seedorf. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could be danger here! Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And the ball in for the pieces! Corner number 2 then. Goes without saying, that was poor. And here's Danny Olmo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goulet's cross. Fernandez is flagged offside. Thuram. Oh no, this does not look good. Rolls it backwards. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, that's another chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Chance for a shot! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. And that's a good ball. Backward it goes. And that's a dangerous ball. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
There's the start of the second half.
Germany really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
He's got away. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And how did he not make it 4?
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Gamba Osaka have their third corner. Germany has the chance to go the other way. And he's lost his man here. It's Adriano! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Rummenigge. And that could set him on his way. Look at the space here. Oh, that's neat. He's having a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Pele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He's through and all along! Adriano! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Del Piero. That's good play. Leicester receives it in a good position here. And this is Adriano. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Big chance, corner. Pirlo with the short one. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gamba Osaka looking to go forward now. Shot could be on. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! Rummenigge! Surely a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Adriano! Adriano! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rummenigge. Decent chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Germany really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rummenigge. And he shoots! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Germany have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Pele. And this is Del Piero. And back it goes. Challange. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Pirlo. This might spell danger. Shot at goal! Rudiger! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! About as smooth as it gets. And he is just ripping it up. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Van Dijk.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Thuram. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk cuts it out. Del Piero. And this is Adriano. Germany still without a single shot on target. Nesta. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Nesta deals with that comfortably. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rummenigge is herring after that one. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi. Now it's Lopez. Could try cutting inside here. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options for movement. Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The message is clear. None shall pass. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Del Piero.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Lopez.
Pirlo
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fermin is flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And they can counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. He's had it taken off him. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Seedorf.
And this is Adriano. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alvarez! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Pirlo.
Del Piero. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. Played in with purpose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Vieira. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That looks a decent ball. That's a good ball. He might be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely bit of skill. Pele. Chance here to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Adriano. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That'll be a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 19, Messi, el dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
It's a
4,
pretty loose pass.
el dorsal 10, el
Yeah.
dorsal 15. Se va a realizar
Aims
un
beyond
cambio
the
de
defence. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Tries to play it through. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Vieira. And Cruyff! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Caceres. Adams. That's headed upfield. Nesta gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Adriano. Davids. Batistuta. Serginho receives it in a wide position. There's no flag. Big chance! Hearts with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Del Piero tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davids. Looking to play him in. Quick look, then plays it in. And the shot! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Hearts are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Beckham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Adriano. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Almost half an hour in now. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Varane cuts out the pass. Pele. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Davids. Looking for a runner. There will be a throw-in. Seedorf. Pele. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Pele quietly revving up.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rummenigge. Adriano.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Caceres made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pele. And it's Seedorf. Adriano.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stood up well to him there. Davids. Rummenigge. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hearts can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Germany still trailing by one, and looking here. It's Pele! Superb from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an...
Rummenigge! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. Now Davids. And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good read, needed to be. Del Piero.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Del Piero. And it's Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Pele. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution for Germany. Number 20, Seedorf. Number 13, Del Piero. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Coming on the field, number 22,
And
Mateo.
here's Suarez.
Number 8,
That's an untidy challenge.
Ronaldinho.
Free kick given.
Number 30, Šeško. Number 21,
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckham. Oh, what has happened here? Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for the run. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Davids. Tries to play it through. Suarez is in a really good position out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Suarez. Chance for a shot! Superb from Šeško! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.